Good morning, we're up at a Sparrow's Far and we are off to Tokyo Disneyland. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, on our way to Disneyland, on my way to Disneyland, Heidi is a bit of a sleepyhead this morning, so didn't answer her calls when I tried calling her to wake her up. I don't even know her actual room number, so I wasn't able to go down and physically knock on her door. So I guess I'll just meet her at the park. Yes, there is a lot of people here. It is a big line. So, yeah, we'll see how we go. Alright, we're through security. Now we're just waiting in line for the park to open. There's a lot of people here. Alright, we are here at Disneyland. Look at it.
Big castle.
Big castle! Alright, so we are here to ride Big Thunder Mountain.
Indeed we are.
Yes, and it's the only credit that's open at the moment, unfortunately.
Gadget's Go Coaster is down today.
Yep, and Space Mountain's being completely rebuilt.
Yes, which we knew that going in.
Yep.
But only one credit, but hopefully we can get a few rides in on today and explore everything else and just generally have a good day.
There's so much to do here.
Oh yeah.
So many people. There's so many people. Alright, shall we get into it?
We shall.
Let's do it. Oh my god. Can you?
Yes.
It's filming.
We have a bear about to meet a bear. Bear sexy. Bearception incoming.
Ah! Bear? Bear! Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Bear's back door. Big Thunder Mountain. It's big, it's thunderous, and it's mountainous. Big Thunder Mountain. Do I meet the height requirements? I think so.
This is your first Disney park.
Indeed. I mean, we've only been here for like 10 minutes, but yeah, no, I theming good. I like theming. Theming is nice. I don't know, despite the crowds, it seems like everything doesn't want to go to a standstill, which I like. They know how to deal with the crowds and the operations.
They're very good at line management here.
There's a fence there.
And also they camouflage the lines really well.
Yeah, I think they do. I think the sight lines and I don't know. You'll hear more throughout the day on my thoughts.
can barely see, but
If any of you folks are wearing hats or glasses, make sure to remove them, okay?
车要开了，快把眼镜、帽子。
right, here we are on Big Thunder Mountain.
Let's go!
Yeah!
Chaga, 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 chaga. They stole that from Jungle Rush. That is cool.
Hey, here we go.
The possum swinging around by its tail.
All right.
This is the big drop.
You are watching Ejector Beartime. Hey! Woo!
That was a good little ride.
That's cute. First ever ride in on Big Thunder Mountain. What do you think?
Look, Disney, its theming is brilliant, but as always, I do find it mostly forceless, but look, it's a ride for all ages.
Yeah.
Got
It's a family coaster that you can bring your bags on, so
Yeah, you can bring your bags on it.
hence we're allowed to film on ride.
Yeah. So yeah, not very forceful, but I feel like the theming makes up for it in a lot of ways. And one thing, like for a ride with 3 lift hills, the pacing it doesn't feel like it loses pace. And
Yeah.
I've always expected multiple lift hills to break pacing,
No,
but in this case it didn't.
yeah, it's quite good.
Yeah.
You know, and it is a family coaster. It's not huge thrills, but I find it fun. It's like joyful.
Oh, it's fun. I'm not disputing that. It is. I mean, I think I had a smile on my face the whole time.
Yeah,
but
totally. And you know, big thanks to Disney, we can shoot on ride here, which is great.
Woo, Disney, big rock.
Yay, multinational corporation.
Yes. We'll ignore many
The house of mouth.
previous grievances because you let us film on ride.
second ride in on Big Thunder Mountain?
Yep. Sorry, people. Yeah, no, it's fun.
Yeah.
It's just a joyous little happy ride.
Yeah. The theming is just what makes it. It's gorgeous.
It carries it.
Yeah,
The theming carries it, but...
But you know, we got second row.
Yeah, we did, which was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know a whole lot about Disney stuff, to be honest. It's probably one of the areas of amusement parks and theme parks I've looked into the least.
I think it's good. It's like you get to sort of go in cold and be surprised
Yeah.
and delighted by it.
I mean, I like the theming. The theming's good.
Anyone that knows me knows that I'm a sucker for ghosts and haunted houses and stuff. So naturally, we're doing the Haunted Mansion.
Yeah, we're doing this. Doing this big one.
So I haven't done this style of Haunted Mansion before. It's the whole sort of Gothic architecture. The one at Disneyland in California is more of that plantation style, and Phantom Manor in Paris was closed when I went, and that's the second Empire Psycho style house. And I think Mystic Manor at Hong Kong is like a Queen Anne style. So yeah, really cool.
What is happening? What was that? What just happened?
Stretch.
Yeah, the painting stretch. Were we in an elevator? Did the roof go up? Did the roof change shape when I don't know, was that a crow or something? How'd that work? I don't know.
Spoopy.
Your first ride on the Haunted Mansion, what do you think?
I thought it was... Yeah, no, I liked it. The effects and everything are really cool.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's kind of... This is going to sound like really weird, but the Omni-Mover, like, jerkiness
It was a little jerky.
kind of took me out of it a bit.
I've never noticed that it was that jerky on the last one.
Yeah, like it was just like...
Yeah.
It was very jarring.
Yeah.
Which I think did take it out, but no, the effects were all cool.
I love that the stretching room got you.
Yeah, I still don't know how that works, and I want to know how that works. But yeah, no, I overall it's a good little ride, and I understand why it's a Disney park staple.
Yeah. But yeah, so we're going to keep exploring, and what we think we're going to do is we're going to put Heidi through the Disney Rite of Passage.
Yes, it's a small world, but apparently with group for some reason.
Yeah.
What's that
So-
about? We don't know.
Any adult who's been on It's a Small World will testify that it is a lot.
Oh yay! That
And it
way to
goes,
hype it up for me, Kieran.
it goes for a long time, and that song does not. It just repeats itself.
Is it a bit of a Baby Shark situation?
You have no idea what you're in for.
Oh god. Oh god.
All right, let's do it.
Hola.
It's a small world, apparently.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Why do they have like the same face? think I'm going to have nightmares.
It is a lot.
Why? Why? I feel like this is Willy Wonka crazy boat ride tunnel. This is terrifying.
It's like when you see all the different cultures in here. Just wait till you see Australia.
Oh, okay.
Hello, Australia.
Where? Why has it got drums? No.
All right. Just got off It's a Small World,
Indeed we did.
and now you have the post-traumatic stress.
Yeah, that's probably a good way to put it. I just don't have brain cells anymore. It's just... It's Cocomelon the ride. It's just so much for very little reason. And lovely racist caricatures, so I'm starving, so I'm gonna go hunt something with a boomerang and ride my kangaroo there.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Little town, such a quiet village. Every day, like the one before.
Yes.
Little town full of little people
You can't tell this face is clueless. 'Cause
waking up to say bonjour, bonjour, bonjour.
still no idea what the reference is.
There goes the baker with his tray like always. The same old cakes and rolls to sell. Every morning just the same. And this morning just we came to this old provincial town. Good morning, Belle. Alright, quick stop off in the Queen of Hearts banquet hall.
Food, glorious food.
I've ordered a couple of things because we be hungry.
We've barely eaten this whole trip so far.
Yeah.
So
And we've walked so much.
we've probably lost we've been here a couple of days and we've probably already lost a kilo
Yeah.
between each.
A lot of physical activity. Yeah. Lived up to its name. Alright, we just finished on Splash Mountain.
Yeah.
We got a little wet. Oh, a little wet.
A little wet, yeah, we were at the back. So
Yeah.
no, I liked it. First bit had very little theming other than
Yeah.
work, which I
I
found
remember
strange.
there being more theming at the start, and you know, who knows?
I can't comment on that. Yeah, I still feel like the storyline and everything was coherent, despite it being.
I was wondering how that
in-
would
in
translate because
Japanese.
I'm familiar with the story, but
Yeah.
you were not.
Yeah. No, I don't know. It's cute.
It's the last splash mountain in the world because, you know, modern day times require things to be updated, and
Yes.
you know, the film that ride is based on is being relegated to history, and you know, quite rightly so.
I do have a bit of a controversial take though with it.
What is that?
Is that maybe if you separate it from the theming, I think the ride experience on Wild West Falls at Movie World is better. Just purely in ride experience but yeah, cool, better theming, better animatronics.
The drop is cool. That being said, I do feel like the drop on Wild West Falls is a bit more thrilling.
That's what I mean. Like
Yeah.
this is, and you got the backwards drop with the airtime pump. Like there is that bit of airtime.
But granted, Wild West Falls is marketed as a thrill ride, and
Yeah.
this is marketed as a family.
That is true.
thrill.
They are two different.
Yeah.
Right. Like they're aimed for two different audiences. But I like my thrills.
There's more bear representation. We have Brer Bear in this one.
I
So
mean, all your heroes.
yeah, I'm totally less so. You know,
Yeah, less so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
from
sorry.
the outdated
Yeah.
movie.
Maybe not a hero.
Yeah.
But yes.
But Baloo, I got to meet Baloo. I'm so excited.
That was very cute. Do we have any more bear things on the cards today?
I'm not sure. There's the Hungry Bear restaurant, which we took a photo of. but
We did.
We weren't in the mood to eat Japanese curry.
Yeah, it was all curry. Well, we might actually do Pooh's Honey Hut. That's bears.
Yes, that's a bear.
Yeah.
More bear content.
So more bear content coming soon.
Are you ready to go on the jungle cruise?
Indeed, I am. There's a duck on the water. He's just chilling.
Hey, Duck. You're no good, Duck. You're just like your father.
出発する準備できていますか？はーい。ジャングルには危険がいっぱい、何が起こるかわかりません。そんなジャングルに変わった時にはこのお守りが私たちを助けてくれることでしょう。それでは出発！
It was adorable, if not slightly racially problematic.
In bits, but no, I think it was cute.
Yes.
Other than that bit, but yeah.
Yes. And like 100% the one carrying it was our guide.
Yeah.
who was just committing to the bit.
It was.
She was so good.
She was good.
I didn't understand what she was
What she
saying,
was saying,
but I understood. Like, you know.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Yeah, that was fun. That was cute.
Fun. Worth doing.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, let's have a little bit more of a look around. What do we want to do?
You got to get your photos.
Yes, let's do that.
Yes.
Get photos of Splash Mountain, then we might check out Pooh's Honey Hunt.
I think so.
But that is a dark ride, so let's see if there's any other things that we might need light for.
Yep.
Right,
Sounds good.
Let's do some exploring. A few minutes later. Now, unfortunately, Heidi's ankle's giving her grief at the moment, so she's resting her foot and just having it seen to. So, fingers crossed that she's all right. She's like, yeah, go out and film more B-roll. Yeah, fingers crossed that it's going to be okay. We are Pirates of the Caribbean.
Caribbean.
Or by thunder we'll burn the city to the ground. No begins. Master! And by thunder, that scoundrel Captain Jack Sparrow.
Alright, so you're not feeling the best, are you?
No, I'm believed to have a sprained ankle. I've been carrying it through the day. I need to go rest it. So, El Wiedersehen.
Oh, Wiedersehen. But yeah, you're going to stay nearby.
I am going to stay nearby.
We're both going to the same hotel that
Yep.
is really cool. You'll see a little bit of that later on. But we're just going to split up for now
Yeah.
and then meet up later.
Exactly. Yes.
So, you poor thing. I hope you're going to be okay.
I'm sure I will be.
All right.
All good. Got to rest this leg so we can go further on the trip later.
Yes, to Disney Sea tomorrow.
Fingers crossed for me.
Fingers crossed. no, the condensation! The rooms. incredible. I just got off the Beauty and the Beast trackless dark ride and it is incredible. It's absolutely breathtaking. Like, if you can get here to Tokyo Disneyland, you need to give it a go. It is so gorgeous. It is beautifully done. It is smooth as silk. It is just, it's just breathtaking is the only word I can use. Yeah, incredible. So it's just gone dark here at Tokyo Disneyland and I've been trying to do as many of the dark rides as possible because, you know, it's one of those things that it doesn't matter if there's not enough light out. But yeah, so I've done Beauty and the Beast, I've done Pooh's Honey Hunt, and now we're going to try out Star Tours. So let's give it a go. Alright, that about wraps it up here for my day at Tokyo Disneyland. It's been a really awesome day. Got the 1 credit in. Unfortunately, Space Mountain and Gadgets Go Coaster were closed, but we got Big Thunder Mountain Railroad in. We did all the classics. Splash Mountain, Pirates of the Caribbean, Jungle Cruise, you name it. Everything was really good. Beauty and the Beast Dark Ride, special mention. Really, really beautiful. Breathtaking. Unfortunately, Heidi did have to tap out early due to injuring her ankle, so fingers crossed that she's giving it the rest that it needs and she'll be ready to go for tomorrow. Until next time, you've been watching Ejector Beartime. Make sure you ride roller coasters, wear your sunscreen, and have a party pie for me. Keep watching, and I'll see you out there on the road.